Your algorithm's a little different than mine.
Yeah, for sure.
Heated Rivalry.
I've opened your phone before. It's not an algorithm that I necessarily want to live in.
How do you get to be a creative weirdo in every aspect of your life?
You're like a drug dealer.
Joey, I'm a smut dealer. We got like flack for this.
That entire apartment looks kind of crazy, right?
Whoa.
You can't project your individual situation on other parents.
The answer is no.
I know that.
Okay. We have our phone line.
1-844 rug chat.
What's up, Mr. K? I've been a huge fan of y'all. Millennial heart is very happy.
We're going to call my sister.
Why are you 36 and single?
Wow. It's like normal. This is normal. I'm Mr. K.
Come cuddle with us.
Hi, Joey. I mean, we're gonna get weird. We're gonna get honest.
I can't believe we've been together for 20 years.
Let's talk about it. Creativity is not a skill. It's a way of life.
Come rug cuddle with us.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. This is our first Rug Cuddle With Us podcast. Welcome to the rug, everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome, Joey.
Welcome to our house, Kate.
Yes, welcome to our house. This is already so cozy. I'm so excited to do this with you. I feel like nervous, butterflies, but excited. My palms are sweaty. The goal with this podcast is to sort of get more into like the underbelly of it all, right? Like what makes, living a creative life meaningful. How do you get to be a creative weirdo, which for us is like permission to live differently. Like how can you do that in every aspect of your life?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's just going to be a hangout with us, and we're not going to be too serious. We don't want to be too serious.
Because we're not too serious.
We're not too serious. We want to have fun, and we want to talk about everything.
We're really excited for this to basically be a date with me and Joey, because Joey and I don't go on dates because we're busy parents who have jobs and 2 kids and all the things, and we've been so bad about going on dates, and we're really hoping that this is like a way for us to even connect with each other and explore all the nuances. That is, 18 years together? We're really bad at the math.
This is obviously the first episode. It is a conversation between us, but it's also a conversation between you. So pay attention and the things you enjoy, let us know. The things you don't enjoy, let us know, so we can also dial it in together.
Oh, and speaking of dialing.
Oh, yeah.
Good segue. We have our phone line that we set up, which is 1-844-RUG-CHAT. We're going to do segments for this podcast because we enjoy when things are a little bit more structured.
We need segments or we'll rattle on forever.
Yeah, we don't want to rattle on. We want to cover a lot of stuff for you guys, and I think having segments is going to help us do that. So we've got 4 or so segments planned. The first one is what we DM each other.
I've opened your phone before. It's not an algorithm that I want to live in.
The whole idea with what we DM each other is that this is basically where we have been dating each other.
That is literally the only place we really share
and communicate.
Interests.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did we do before DMs?
I know,
I guess we would talk to each other because we wouldn't be on our device. I mean, we're never together and on our devices.
No, but people who have kids know that to get a coherent multiple sentences out is I can't even talk now.
Don't know the last time I've done it. Yeah.
It's so hard. We start ideas oh, I wanted to tell you, but and then it, so people with kids understand how
Mom,
that
I need
is.
more pizza bites.
Yeah, exactly. So in our DMs is really where we're able to get coherent ideas back and forth.
Right.
And they're being sparked by things that we're both seeing.
And we're probably seeing a lot of the same stuff that everyone out there is seeing too. So it'll be interesting to see what we are DMing each other.
Yeah. Because your algorithm's a little different than mine.
Yeah, for sure.
Heated Rivalry.
I've opened your phone before. It's not an algorithm that I necessarily want to live in.
Joey. My algorithm right now is Heated Rivalry, and I mean it was always romantasy books and stuff like that, and then parenting stuff. I feel like I'm blushing right now. I was looking at what we DM'd each other recently.
Yeah.
Choremance, which is turning everyday chores into foreplay for parents. The reason why because
do chores help romance? Yes. Why?
Okay.
Because cleanliness is romantic.
It's true. Living in a clean house is just better for everything.
Yeah. But the concept is that you do chores together and that's romantic, right? Yes.
I guess, or that you do them like for each other. Like I so appreciate that you load the dishwasher at night and make our breakfast in the morning. Like, you know, that's hot.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate how much you take care of our kids and feed them and like literally feed them. And
Yes, I am like
you're like their
a buffet
emotional
24/7.
anchor.
That's my chore, emotional anchor.
No.
It's true though, because I don't have like an actual chore as much as Joey has a chore.
You trim my neck hair.
Yes, but no, I feel like I'm the one who pays attention to like grocery ordering.
Yeah,
and
but I think
keeping food in.
also the chore man thing is because we also do this is doing chores together. We actually do like
our Sunday
family
reset.
cleanups. Yeah, it's like we'll pick a room and we'll be like, okay, we're gonna get this room completely reset today.
I feel like that's actually a secret to our relationship. Like I saw a lot of the comments coming in, questions, whatever, which we'll get to an actual question. But a lot of people are like, how have you guys been together for so long? How do you make it work? I feel like we are on the same team, even if we butt heads or have little tiffs or whatever. Like we know that we're on the same team. We know, communicate about parenting stuff, communicate about business stuff. So yeah, like the team of like corralling the kids to do like a family cleanup. Like, we're the leaders of that. They're following us. We're, doing, in tandem with each other.
Yeah.
I guess
also,
it's sexy.
Yeah, clean up after yourselves, guys. It's sexy.
Make your bed. Honestly, make your bed is the biggest small difference you can make in your life. Like, the days that I don't make the bed until the afternoon or something because I'm just busy, it's like, ugh. Like, right. I just love that reset. Okay. So, let's hear a message from somebody.
Okay.
I'm so excited about this, you guys. So, we have our phone line.
1844 Rug Chat.
1844 Rug Chat, which we debated on what to call it. Obviously, we're not thinking you're going to call and talk to us about rugs or ask us questions about rugs. I mean, if you have a rug specific question, please. But more so, it's to talk about just
anything.
I
kind of want to hear your funny stories and just react to them, but also we can answer your question.
Yeah, of course. We would love a funny story. And as we get more into these episodes and talk about things, like people might have like, oh, I have a story about my choremance or whatever from a past episode. Like, please share it all.
What's up, Rug Chat? My name is Lily, and my question is, what's a DIY you regret or would do differently?
I mean, there's probably a ton if I really look into it. I mean, of course, in my creative weirdo mantra, I never want to regret a creative project because I feel like you learn from them.
Yeah.
So, like, that's my, answer, my pro answer. But my real answer, I would say, and we got flack for this, or I got flack for this. The artwork that we did for Nikki DeMar's apartment. So Nikki DeMar was really into 70s. Like, she wanted a full on 70s apartment makeover. And we were really leaning into the retro thing. And I also at the time was really into using certain materials, but in new different ways. So I thought of this idea of using balloons and create paper mache bubble shapes, and then we put the bubbles onto a canvas, and then we painted the bubbles an orange.
But in your defense, that entire apartment looked kind of crazy, right?
Whoa. You're taking one DIY regret to the entire makeover.
No, I'm not regretting it at all. I'm just saying that whole apartment design was a choice.
Well, of course it was a choice. She wanted it on like
she
that
wanted
70s
to be all
show,
crazy and weird. So yeah,
even more
than
that 70s show. It was fine, but it was hideous, and it could have been something so different. And fearlessness is definitely a signature of mine. Just going, okay, this is the idea. Let's do it. And sometimes it pays off, and sometimes it doesn't. But I remember the comments being oh my God, what is that?
Oh, I love you guys. My name is Jillian.
Oh.
I wanted to know, what are you most insecure about lately, and what are you doing to help that? Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Okay, so thank you, Jillian. I actually love that we have people calling in because hearing someone's voice is just so different than like reading the question in a comment.
So what was the question? The question was, what are you feeling insecure about lately, and what are you doing?
What are you doing to help that? Well, I mean, it's probably obvious for many postpartum women, but I would say just like body after baby, but this is second baby, which is different than body after baby with my first baby. And, you know, it's a whole journey because I am definitely at my core like a confident person. And I always admire when people are confident in whatever, you know, shape their body is in or whatever. So I'm really trying to harness my innate confidence, but I definitely, you know, it is like a bigger struggle when you're in a postpartum body because it just isn't what I necessarily am always used to. I mean, of course, I breastfed Moon until he was like 5, so I had the milk fluff and stuff for people who don't know, but like when you breastfeed, you end up holding on to like 10 to 15 pounds more weight. It's just kind of like, I guess, how your body insulates for making all that milk. So how am I dealing with it? I'm giving myself grace to know that what I'm doing is such a hard job, like for my body to feed our baby. She just turned 8 months. She's so healthy. She's growing. She's so smart and amazing. And I can credit the nutrients that my body's giving her for that. I'm trying to, you know, love my gigantic boobs, and I'm not wearing like a cleavage exposing shirt right now, but sometimes I, you know, try to like put them on display and like yay, look at me, because they're just so gigantic. And I am also I think the thing that is most comforting for the insecurity is to know that what I am experiencing is not unique.
Yeah.
Like, I am now in a sisterhood of however many moms of, you know, 2 kids who've gone through C-sections and then, you know, vaginal birth, whatever. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm connecting with the sisterhood.
Yeah. I have questions.
Okay.
Well, I have comments and questions. First of all, you look amazing.
Thank you. Well, you
and
can't
you're such
you can't. Thank you. I'll
no,
take
I do.
it.
Well, and also, you're like kind of like an oxymoron, or I don't know what the right word is, but because like you have that insecurity internally, but like most things in life,
I fake it till I make it.
you carry yourself with like, it's like,
well, I don't know.
like-
That's like the acting, like for being an actress or whatever. But like, yeah, I've always projected an amount of confidence that I maybe don't have internally.
yeah, you have hairy armpits and you like
Yeah.
sport it with pride.
Which
and-
I want to have a whole podcast like segment about body hair because it is such a tormented.
but I'm just saying, you walk
topic.
with confidence with like hairy armpits. Not that they're not that
I mean,
hairy,
I
but-
don't actually flaunt my hairy armpits. I wish I flaunted them more. I'm still.
Well, you
like,
also walk with confidence with your body. Like, anyways,
Yes.
you're perfect. You're great.
Yeah.
I had a question.
you.
I love your boobs,
Thank you.
and I loved them when we started dating too.
They were so much smaller.
Right, which I don't think was something that like
You've
most
clocked?
guys. No, I don't think most guys know that. Like, it's like, you know, the male thing where it's like once we get to a certain size, that's where we are for the rest of our lives, right?
The male thing.
So
The male thing between your legs.
do they? And I want to preface this.
Yeah,
with,
okay.
I like them both ways.
Okay.
Do they go back?
I mean, they will never go back to what they were because let's say I stop breastfeeding and they deflate. I've been carrying around so much weight. They're going to be, as women talk about, so much saggier.
Right.
So they're not going to be back to where they were when we were first together and I was 25 years old.
Yeah, but like if you like are a person who's overweight and you lose weight, your skin goes back.
No.
It doesn't?
I mean, it depends on how overweight you
Well, anyways,
were. But,
I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. And I'm not asking because I care. I'm just asking because I'm just curious.
well, thank you. I mean, hilariously, that's like, I mean, I am not about, you know, plastic surgery at all, but like the one plastic surgery I've thought about considering in my later years would be like a breast like lift. Like once I'm done breastfeeding and all the things, only because not for aesthetics, honestly, for comfort. Like if I could like
also,
work out without the craziest sports.
Cross that bridge when you get there. Don't think
I know.
about it now.
I'm not I mean it's not I think about it that much, but it's something I've pondered like when I go and strap myself in this sports bra that like squeezes my guts because I can't jog without having something so crazy supportive. Like, and I want to be able to work out and be active with like my grandchildren and whatever. So anyways, that's like the one thing I'm like, maybe I would just lift him up. Like if I could just, like my mom did that. She had a breast lift and she doesn't wear a bra and she's like 75 years old. Like that would be
Whatever
a new
you
kind
choose
of
to
freedom.
do, I will love you
Thank you.
wholeheartedly.
But of course, I'm like petrified of the surgery and all that stuff. I mean, especially with like my recent health stuff and everything. I'm like, ugh, blood clots, whatever. Elective surgery just sounds scary. Anyways.
Recent health stuff needs a little bit of
My recent
explanation.
health stuff. Well, I mean, we have a whole video about it. But I went through a natural childbirth. And then 2 weeks later, I had eclampsia and seizures and was in the hospital for 2 days. And it was horrible. I mean, we can talk more about it, but because I can talk about like my postpartum anxiety and that was like my white rabbit. That's a whole other thing. There's things I want to bring up to you. I know. What's a white rabbit?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a thing that was on TikTok. It's like a trend of like, what's your white rabbit moment? And it basically obviously is drawing from Alice in Wonderland, like where she follows the white rabbit and like her whole world like flips on its head kind of thing. Yeah. So it's like near-death experiences or, I mean, that's obviously a really serious one, but just sort of these white rabbit moments that make you change perspective.
Well, by the way, it was a near-death experience for you.
Okay, yeah, that's scary to think about. I know, that's crazy. Okay.
I mean, you were unconscious, intubated, in a medically induced coma.
In the ICU.
In the ICU.
I know, okay. I know. I'm not trying to downplay it, no.
So what is the white rabbit?
So the white rabbit moment for me was, I think, when I was postpartum after Moon, and you can attest to this, I think I was never diagnosed, but like I had like postpartum anxiety. Like I was just so intensely paranoid and focused on him and everything. And I think, you know, going to the hospital, having to go to the hospital for 2 days away from my 2-week-old was like my worst nightmare. Like I never spent a night away from Moon, like never, you know.
Yeah.
And that was my worst nightmare, but I did it and it happened and it was fine and she's fine and she's flourishing. So I feel like it was my white rabbit in the sense that almost experiencing a worst case scenario and it working out has made me less anxiety ridden. Like that's been like the, you know, silver lining of it all that like
I've noticed you've had less anxiety around the kids and I don't know if that's, I guess from that, yeah, sure. I'll take that. Can we do one more call-in question?
Okay, one more
Because I feel like this kind of applies. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Jennifer, and I'm from Vermont. And my question for you guys, because you're a couple and you have kids, is it healthy to go on a vacation with your spouse without the kids? What are your thoughts? We're really excited. We're going to Vegas. So just wanted to hear your thoughts and maybe like what would be the ideal vacation.
Whoa.
Do you see the like relation to what we're
Thank
talking about?
you. You're calling me out on my anxiety about being away from the kids.
No, I don't know. We have never taken a vacation.
No. And we are not going
We've
to.
never slept out. I was thinking about this
now.
question. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. Tell me your answer.
I think the answer is it depends on the parents. I think the kids are fine either way, honestly.
Okay.
What?
Can I caveat that?
Yeah,
because Jennifer, thank you so much for your question. I really do think it depends on the age of the kids.
I don't think so.
No, what do you mean? I exclusively breastfeed Mars.
Well, sure.
I don't even pump. Like, for me to go on a vacation right now would mean I'd have to change my entire routine. I'd have to pump.
Yeah.
I'd have to like figure out
Okay,
that
first of
whole
all, I'm not
thing.
trying to get you to go on
No,
a
but I'm just
vacation.
telling you.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it's dependent on the parents.
And I think it's dependent on the age of the kid.
Okay, fine. But I think the reality is the kids will be fine either way. I remember being a kid and my parents going on vacation and being like, don't go. And I like put Post-it notes on the house, don't go. But as soon as they leave, you like, kids are like so resilient.
I know, but I have another, I agree, but I don't agree because Tess, my sister, like credits her anxiety, almost like hypochondria that anyways, she's in therapy about blah, 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 with when our parents went away and she got sick while our parents were away.
Okay, well.
I mean, she also got hit by a car and that was a whole thing too. But anyways.
While your parents were away?
No, but that's like a whole thing of like being not feeling safe and protected. But
yeah, but again, I think it comes down to what the parents are okay with, because if you can emotionally do that, like I think I could emotionally do it. I don't know how much fun I would have. I think I would get into the mindset, but then maybe while I was there, I'd be like, I really miss the kids.
yeah.
I wouldn't have like anxiety about them being okay though, as long as they're with someone I trust, which obviously you're going to do.
Yeah, if they were older, like if they were.
You keep putting caveats out.
No, because I would not.
I know, I understand. Because you
the answer is no.
I know that.
Okay.
but my answer is go for it. If you as a parent are okay with it, your kids, and you have a responsible person watch your kids will be fine.
Thank you. And Jennifer, she was excited. She is excited about this Vegas trip, which means she feels safe and secure in leaving her kids. So Jennifer, I am excited for you and I want you to go have a blast.
I also think that's important to know that like everyone is not tuned the same. Like I just DM'd you this morning. I think it was all about like how there's like been a huge study about how there's actually like a phenotype of people that are more sensitive. Yeah. So you have to remember that like
hypersensitive people or whatever. I haven't read that book yet.
If you feel like if you have anxiety about going away, then don't go away. You know, it's like people are just wired differently. And again, I don't think it's, and actually, okay, I take back what I said a little earlier. If you have a kid who is wired anxiously and like to the point where it's going to affect them, then obviously that's
something to consider. Yeah.
But I think it's like there's not one across the board rule. I think it's just got to be right for the makeup of the people in the family.
Yeah, I get it. It could be exposure therapy too, in a way. Like if you do have an anxious kid, you go away for a night, they realize they're fine and they actually had a good time with grandma and grandpa or whatever they're staying with. And they go, oh, wait, it's not that bad, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're a responsible adult, Jennifer.
You go have so much fun. You go be a slut in Vegas.
send us photos of your fun, not your slut times, but your fun times. Hope you win big. And I'm sure the second you leave the door, the kids are going to like have so much fun with grandma or whoever they're staying with.
No, you're great, Jennifer. I wouldn't do it right now because I have a baby that latches on.
Let's be honest. You're not going to do it anytime, even if they weren't. But that's just you. That's you. It's fine. It's fine.
I like vacationing with them. That said, I would love some time with you. Like we like to go on vacation and bring like a grandparent or something so that you and I can go have a dinner, have a spa treatment or something together, Yeah. Well, that's the way to do it is bring
I think the point
babysitter
I think the point I'm making too is like you can't project your individual situation on other parents because that happens a lot.
No. There's so much judgment in parenting, and we are not here to judge because, it is a tough job, and you do it the way that it works for you.
Yeah.
Our next segment is the creative spark. Creativity is not a skill, it's a way of life. So this I'm really excited about because this is kind of why I love TikTok and all the things is to just get those creative sparks. There's so many amazing people doing so many fun, cool things out there. Obviously, we hope to be one of those people too, inspiring people to do fun, cool things with their life. So this creative spark moment is just talking about things that are exciting us creatively. I have something to bring to the rug. You guys have probably heard of these if you're on the same algorithm as I am. These are analogue bags. So this girl, it's a lady on TikTok. She's a mom. Cece Campbell. I don't know if we're saying her name right. Or Cece Campbell. I don't know. Cece Campbell. So she kind of came up with this thing called an analog bag where you basically take a bag, nice size bag, tote bag, put in all different items that are going to keep you off your phone, essentially, right? Like this is the new thing. For 2026, everyone's saying it's going to be the year that people...
I want to just get rid of my phone.
Yeah, try to go analog, get off their screen as much as possible, get outside, enjoy time with friends, all the things, right? Which we're big proponents of. I mean, we both have phones, like love-hate relationship with our phone, right?
Yeah.
It's like we need it for work, but it also sucks some of our time, and we try to like not use them around our kids, all the things.
Yeah.
We also, are keeping Moon screen free for as long as we can. Again, another judgment-free area. This is not what every parent can do, but we're able to do it with our work from home setup. Anyways, these analog bags are, you put in a magazine, you put in a crossword puzzle, Sudoku, you put in a watercolor pad with watercolors, cards, whatever is going to a journal. Like journals are obviously really big. And it's something you take with you so that while you're out, rather than scrolling, you're pulling out something from your analog bag. I wanted, as a creative spark, to take it a step further. I actually want to make like a little social video about this, but inspired by Moon's invention cart, which is this rolling cart, like a three-tier rolling cart. We did for him for Christmas for his, I think when he was 5. It's been like a couple years now he's had it. And we got just a bunch of things like from the hardware store, stuff around the house, pieces of chain, rope, clamps, clips. He has a dog leash in there now, pulleys, all the things. And we call it an invention kit or an invention cart. And he loves it. Like it's like when he's bored, he uses it to, make zip lines for his stuffed animals or traps or whatever. And we posted about this online, and it's now gotten like over 12 million views. And a lot of grown-ups commenting like, I want one of those. Like, that's so cool. So I want to do for myself an analog cart. I have this rolly cart in the bathroom that had all my postpartum like diapers and pads and Perry bottle on it and stuff, which I don't need anymore. And so I want to make that my analog cart, like put all my journaling supplies on it. Because like right now I'm carrying this around in a bag and whatever. Because if I'm like doing it while Mars is sleeping, I'm like journaling in bed. But like have all of these basically amusements for me to do that isn't my phone. So that's my creative spark. So if you are out there and you're wanting to do an analog bag or a cart, go for it. And also let me know what you're putting in there because I need ideas for like all of the tiers. I'm going to put like my journaling supplies. I'm so excited about this.
This is sort of a tangent, but like unrelated but related. I've been trying to get into TikTok because you love TikTok.
I love TikTok.
For creative inspiration.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going back from your analog cart back to TikTok. But I hear people who are like such TikTok stans and I go like, okay. So like I've been trying to spend time on TikTok. And I don't get it.
It's because you watch 10-minute long body cam videos.
That's what gets served to me.
Yeah, because you watch them. So you have to scroll past that so that it changes your algorithm.
Yeah.
Joey's like,
But I don't even know I don't know what I would want my algorithm to be. Maybe it's because I'm older, but like when I'm looking at my phone and not working or being productive, I want something that's like brainless. So I like watching the American Idol audition.
Okay, that's
and the
good.
Body cam footage of the guy being like, I know my rights.
Why are you complaining about it?
Well, because I hate it. I like get done. I'm like, this was the biggest waste of time.
Okay, well, that's why people want to put their phones down. Is ultimately, I like TikTok because it motivates me to do things in real life. If TikTok was only where I was like, getting creative inspiration, but just soaking up other people's creative inspiration and not translating it into real life, that would be depressing for me. I think it would be a soul suck.
Yeah.
But I'm using it as like, oh, I want to do that. Like, I love journal talk. Like, where's my journal? I'm going to get my journal. I'm going to, set aside time to do it. Okay, so now for our final segment. I'm so excited. We're going to call my sister.
Oh.
I'm a hot old maid.
Tess is my best friend, basically. And
My arch enemy, basically. But we love each other.
No, you guys have a really funny dynamic. And Tess and I have been on a book journey. I'll preface it by saying my book journey with like romantasy books, dark romance books, all this started over a year ago. I kind of did the gateway drug, like I'm sure a lot of you have with A Court of Thorns and Roses was my entree into the realm. And from there, I've just gone totally rogue. Okay. So anyways, and I was trying to get my sister to get in on it with me. And because she's like a TV, like YouTube watcher, not a book reader. And then finally, like these last, like really right before Mars was born, I got her reading
you're like a drug dealer. I've seen you get so many
Joey,
of our friends
I'm a
deep
smut
into this.
dealer. I actually am a self-proclaimed smut dealer for a lot of my female friends, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, but it is interesting how much people get in. Because like, I read Court of Thorn and Roses.
Yep.
And I read
You read Throne of Glass.
and I loved both of them.
Yeah.
I skipped some parts that were
Okay,
a little
hang on. I gotta say this out loud.
descriptive.
No, this is really depressing, you guys. I have to look at the camera for this one. Joey skips the spice scenes. And I got so incensed about that because I said, Joey, this is important research. This is sexual situations written by women for women. Read it. Read it.
The women you introduce these books to, like, they like go and I
we're
just
off
see
the
them
deep
spin
end.
out. Yeah. And they just go deep. Like, anyways, that's probably a topic for another time. But
well,
so should we call your sister?
Yeah, my sister is one of them who's spun out and is off the deep
So
end.
what? That's what
with
we're going
me.
to talk to your sister about?
We're going to talk about what books we're reading right now and gross you out. Okay?
Okay, great.
There she is. Look at the chicness happening behind her.
You guys, I'm not even ready for this.
Tess is a decade younger than us. She's here for all of you.
She's
Thank
6.5
you,
years
Joey.
younger than me.
I look a decade younger.
She's 7.5 years younger than you.
Well, whatever. She's basically a borderline Gen Zer.
I'm a hot old maid. DM me. No, I'm just kidding.
This is the podcast where Joey and I date each other, and we also find Tess a date.
Oh, I'm here for it.
Why are you? How old are you? 33?
100, Joey. Don't you?
No.
Not to ask a woman her age.
35?
I'm 36.
She's
I'm
36.
thriving.
Why are you 36 and single?
Wow.
Wow, really?
I was confronted immediately.
getting into it.
I'm so glad I joined.
I mean,
you.
it's a question the world wants to know.
Do they want to know? Okay, that's a great question, you guys. Why am I 36 and single? You know, actually, I was talking to my therapist about this the other day.
Yay, therapy. We love therapy.
We were talking about timelines and how everyone has like, a picture of what they think their life's gonna be at a certain point. And then at some point in your story, you realize like, okay, it's different.
Because you thought you'd be in a relationship?
I don't even know. I
I
It's
think
just
that you are. I
36
think that
is a
you are
big-
actively avoiding a relationship because there's no.
well, okay.
We didn't call her
Why?
for Joey to psychoanalyze Tess, but it's happening now. We're going to get into a lot of things in the Let's Call Tess segment. We queued it up by saying that Joey called me out and said that I'm a smut dealer now to all these women in my life,
are.
and Tess being one of them. So
Wait,
yeah.
but just to draw back to what we were just talking about, as I've gotten introduced into this genre, I think my requirements for a mate, a heart mate, a bonded mate, a star mate, as they would say, is that he has to be fae. He might have to have shadow powers. Maybe
Shadow
he like
daddy.
is a prince, but doesn't want to be a prince, but is like also a prince.
Oh
you know
my
what I'm saying?
God, hot. Yeah. A prince.
Right?
With
I mean, Joey,
Prince regret.
you're not meeting that at the coffee shop, let me tell you.
For those of you who aren't aware of the romantasy genre, it's basically you know, all the people who grew up reading like Harry Potter and Hunger Games are now into books like
Those people having sex.
Yeah, basically, exactly. Harry Potter.
I know a
Hermione.
wide age range of people.
No, it's a
partake.
huge movement. It's definitely, you know, pioneered by books or book series like A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is a romantasy. So that's like romance fantasy combo. But then there's all of these sub-genres within that, which Tess and I dabble in heavily.
Yeah,
Which
we've
is-
explored.
Dark romance, which explores like the sort of darker, seedier
Like kinks, like there's different kinks.
Exactly. So explores kinks, and there's no fantasy element to a lot of those. It's like real life, but a novel, obviously. Then there's like romance, which we love, which is, you know, about two males together, which, I mean, now so many people know about it because of Heated Rivalry, but we've been reading romances for a while.
I was talking to a contractor about this the other day, and I was like,
About your books?
I was like, oh my God, have you heard about Heated Rivals? And he was like, no, what is it? And I'm like, oh my God, it's so good, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, wait. You like reading about two guys? And I'm like, yeah, duh.
I mean, but that's what's so weird to me, that guys think it's so weird, because I explained it to Joey in like the most sort of base terms I could, because obviously there's like such crazy psychological, you know, interpretations of it. But I said, guys have forever liked girl on girl, like whatever, as a sort of titillating thing. Why not, you know, if you flip
Titillating.
if you like guys, why not double it, kind of thing.
Like one hot guy, great. Two hot guys, amazing.
Double the fun.
Three hot guys, don't even get me started.
Oh, three hot guys, yeah. And so we are also into Why Choose, which is also called reverse harem, which is, yeah.
Why choose?
Why choose? Like, why should she choose if she could just choose all of them?
Wait, sorry.
Why
Explain
choose? Like,
Are we-
there's more than one guy who likes her, the lead in the story. And so she just gets with all of them, and all the guys are fine with it.
Yeah.
And sometimes,
They love each
the
other. They all love
guys
each other.
get with each other too, which is called sword
Sometimes, yeah.
crossing. Okay, sometimes. Okay. So, and it's also called reverse harem, which I like that term because obviously harems were always a male with multiple women, right? Historically. But now in the romance genre, women are kind of assuming
Taking
that.
back the power.
Taking back the power, exactly. And reversing the dynamic where it's one female and multiple.
It's basically like she's the queen, as we all are, and she's worshipped by all of her really hot guys who are like nice sometimes and then like not nice other times.
Yeah, it's great. So what are you reading currently, Tess?
Right now I'm reading Never Keep, which is one of the...
Oh, you're into negative?
I just read Quicksilver.
Which you love.
And I put a 5 brothers in between.
Because we love
sometimes I need to
Penelope
break it up.
Douglas. So you're reading what do you think of Never Keep?
I'm undecided. I'm 20% in. Obviously, you really have to these days read an entire book to like judge it, which I feel like a lot of people who don't read this stuff. The last book I read before I started doing this was Harry Potter, like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And now I've read 62 books in 8 months.
I know.
So,
you're insatiable. I mean, but this is what
where-
happens.
Yeah, where before it was like, oh my God, reading a book that's such like, I'm not going to read an entire book. I'll read like the first 20 pages. And now you have to read an entire book. It's so easy, breeze through,
And
bam.
these books are like, well, we read most of them on our Kindles, but like when you actually see them in person, yep, there's Tess's pride
I
and
have
joy.
my Kindle with me. I take it everywhere I go. It's like more important than my phone, which isn't saying much, but
Me too. I take it everywhere too. But you're reading Never Keep, which is by the Twisted Sisters, who are some of our favorite authors because we also love Kings of Quarantine. We also love Zodiac Academy. And get this, Tess, I have really shocking
what?
news.
No.
Yes.
no, I don't want what?
Joey started Zodiac Academy and DNF'd it. For those of you who don't know,
Shush.
that means did not finish in book
Shush it
terms.
now, Joey.
Boy, and when he told me, I like almost cried. No, but can you first tell us why you DNF'd it?
Oh, I just
And
wasn't
when
into it. I
did
just
you
didn't-
DNF?
Like a week ago.
It felt like I was reading like a YA novel.
You have to give it
What's young adult?
young adult. You have to give it the time to get into it.
You know what won
What?
over it? The book I'm reading now is Being Mortal by Atul Gawande. Medicine and
You
what
had
matters
to.
in the
I don't know
end.
how you find books though.
This
What
is
did
actually
you
a
do?
really
You were
great
reading
book.
like
Can I tell you about
Severance?
my book I'm reading?
Sure.
It's all about all
fine.
about end of life care and like how I have aging parents
Yeah.
and like how we've medicalized the end of life so much. And so it's just like analyzing sort of like the trends into nursing homes and then into assisted living and da-da-da. It's just like it's actually really
I mean,
well
it
written.
sounds beautiful and important and could not be more opposite from Zodiac Academy.
I like my books to feel productive, and I feel like reading Zodiac Academy feels like the antithesis of productive. For everyone who's listening or watching who have no idea what you're talking about, what is the takeaway, Tess?
I'm single because I read romance novels.
I'll tell you the takeaway of this and of why it's been so fun. I think you can really see how Heated Rivalry put a magnifying glass on what these types of books have done for women and for our connections to each other and to ourselves. No, I'm telling you, this is the deep SHIT.
That's so deep.
Because what has been so fun for me about these books is it's like an escape. Motherhood, running my business, all these things, it's a lot. When I get to read these books and like I get so immersed in them and the characters and they're like exciting and sexy. There's high stakes, there's fun romance, they're just fun. I have so much more fun reading these books than I do watching any kind of TV show or movie. So Tess and I read Morning Glory Milking Farm, right?
Yeah.
Just the name.
I know. And so this was
The book is actually called Morning Glory Milking Farm.
Wait until you see the
Sounds like a
cover
winner.
art.
Yeah. So this was our first foray into what is known, the subgenre is monster romance.
Okay.
Okay. So, and monsters can take different forms, you know, there's demons, there's whatever. But, like ghosts.
There's like demons and whatever.
Whatever. I don't know what other monsters. Okay. So in this
A lot of
particular-
different monsters.
I'm not so familiar with monsters, but I'm familiar with this one now that I read it. Minotaurs.
Half horse.
I know.
half
Is it
man.
Minotaur or Minotaur? I don't know. I
half
think it's Minotaur.
bull, half man.
The way you just looked at me and said no. Half bull.
Don't take it this personally, Joey. This is no personal attack.
I'm crying, laughing, you guys. So there's the premise is this. Normal. It's like normal. Like this is normal life. There's a girl, late 20s, right? She was like 27.
She was like older for the books.
Yeah,
That's
she's
the
like
one thing. They're
working,
always,
like she
young.
like, you know, went to graduate school, had like all the student debt, was working a job that just wasn't paying well, like for her, you know, degree, blah, blah, blah. She needed money. And
Kate's beating around the bush.
I'm beating around the bush. And there are minotaurs and all kinds of other like magical
Monsters.
creatures. Like,
I mean, I already know.
and so the minotaurs go to these facilities because they're,
Don't tell me they need to be milked.
yeah, they need to be milked, but they are males. So what are they milking?
Yeah. No,
Okay, you get it? Okay. And what
Their essence.
their essence that comes out is used in the pharmaceutical industry for
and it's like a lot.
yeah,
too.
erectile dysfunction medication for humans. Okay? Which I feel like is actually kind of a really cool, weird story.
Yeah, it's like a commentary on like pharmaceutical industry and how much money and time and effort we're spending on like that problem.
So these minotaurs will go to these milking facilities where
Milked.
yeah, they're milked. And then the pharmaceutical company uses it. Anyways, so this lady learns how to do that, and essentially it's a love story of one of the minotaurs that comes in.
And he wears capris also.
Yeah, Tess can't get past the outfits because he has half bull
It's
legs.
like he clomps in on his little, like his hooves
On his
in his
hooves.
capri pants.
I mean,
I'm like,
look,
no.
I'm glad you guys are having
just-
fun.
Would you read it, Joey?
No.
Does that sound like
I feel
something?
like you should read it. I've never.
I mean, it does sound a little
actually- wait,
weird to the
side
point that
note.
maybe it's like interesting, but
I DNF'd it at 90%.
just because it got too romantic. Tess was
Yeah, it was like the end of Love Island where like when the family comes and you're like,
yeah, we already know. We know he's gonna. We don't care. He's gonna.
Blah, blah,
win.
blah.
They're in love.
I need to unlearn my need for progress in everything I'm doing because I think that's probably a limiting factor here.
Yeah, but I mean, how freeing is it to have something in your life that you're not supposed to get some sort of.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a me issue. Not that would be the book I would choose to read, but yeah, I definitely.
No, I feel like I'm a productive human being. I'm a hands-on mom. I'm a hands-on businesswoman. The books are my escape and my
self-care is
hilarity.
important.
Yeah.
Especially in today's age.
Okay, well, Tess, thank you for talking dirty to us.
Of course, I'm here for it always, you guys.
That would be funny if that was the segment. Tess Talks Dirty.
Tess talks dirty.
Tess Talks dirty.
That's cute.
I love you both. I'm so proud of you. The room looks great, and this is fun.
Yep. We'll call you next time.
Ooh!
So keep reading because we'll talk about what you're reading next. And everyone out there, share your 5-star reads with us too, because Tess and I are always looking for.
I'm also
book recommendations.
looking for book recommendations. They don't have to be in the romantasy genre. If you
Of
got
course.
any really heady books,
If you want to give Joey books that
The Bible,
are a good takeaway for him,
the dictionary. Go ham, Joey.
a thesaurus. Okay,
right.
love you.
All right,
you,
love you
Tess.
guys.
that was we covered a lot in today's pod. That was a journey I wasn't necessarily expecting to go on.
I think that's the fun part about this, though, is like the creative exploration of it all.
Yeah.
Talking about so many different aspects of our life where we, bring the creative weirdo energy, which is, defining our own lives through creative expression. You don't have to be an artist to be creative. Everyone is creative. Sometimes you just forget that you are. So we're here to sort of inspire that and just explore that, right?
Yeah. Share life with everyone.
Thank you for listening, guys. This has already been so fun. I feel that much more connected with Joey and with Tess and with you guys by doing this first episode. So I can't wait for the next one. And we are taking all kinds of comments and suggestions and questions from you guys.
Feel free to call them in too.
On the 1-844 Rug Chat line.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Subscribe so you know when the next episode is.
Follow us on Instagram on the Rug Cuddle account.
Yes, we're doing a special account just for the Rug Cuddle.
That's probably where you'll put your book list.
Podcast. That's where we'll put the book list. That's where we'll put any kind of, stories or information relating to stuff we talked about in the episode. So that's at Rug Cuddle.
Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yep.
What you liked, what you didn't like.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next one.
We'll see you next time on the rug to cuddle. Thanks for cuddling with us.
Stay creative. Stay weird. Stay you.
Yeah. Stay cozy. Bye.
I'm Mr. K.
Rub cuddle with us. Come
Kate.
cuddle
Hi,
with
Joey.
us.
I mean, we're going to get weird. We're going to get honest.
Can't believe we've been together for 20 years.
Let's talk about it.
Creativity is not a skill. It's a way of life.
Come rub cuddle with us.